Grand Rising, everyone. I hope you all are doing great and feeling good on this beautiful day as this weather and this heat starts to turn up. But today I want to talk to you about some things. They teamed up against you, but they failed. Have you ever had certain individuals get in groups to team up against you? You know, like family, friends, or should I say relatives, to be honest, and so-called friends. Because family will bring you soup when you're sick. Family will come to your defense when someone is or has disrespected you. Family will be happy for you when you overcome the obstacles and challenges that life puts on many of us, such as adversity or lack of resources, etc. Many of you probably can relate to what I'm about to talk about. The whole time, you've been showing love, respect, and just being genuine and authentic with people you thought was your friends and your family. Showing support in many different areas of activity, having their back anytime problems occur. But on the other side of that, that same energy wasn't reciprocated. It seems like on the other side, they're scheming and plotting on you, trying to set you up. They're playing both sides and trying to make you seem like a bad person in the minds and eyes of another person or other people. Basically, a smear campaign against you because of jealousy, envy, narcissism, ego, and most importantly, too much pride. You know, before my grandmother passed away, she used to always tell me from time to time as a kid, and these messages always stayed in my mind until I became an adult. And that was to never hesitate to remove yourself from around people who change when other people come around, and how to read people's character through their actions and pay attention to the patterns and weigh out the differences between their positives and their negatives. Because eventually a person is going to show you who they are if they're around you long enough. Now, at that time, I didn't know my grandmother was giving me wisdom, preparing my mind and my spirit for what was coming later in life. I don't know, well, I would say I didn't know what having discernment and intuition actually meant. But after losing my grandmother in 2006 and losing my mother in 2016, it was then that I started to truly realize what she was talking about the whole time. My grandmother was my only friend. She was the one and only person ever who would come to my defense when she seen or felt like I was being mistreated or belittled or disrespected. I could talk to her about anything. Now, parents always know the personalities and character of their children and grandchildren, and through through growing up and evolution and just getting more wise as you grow, you tend to know your neighbors, your friends, or neighbors and friends of the family. So growing up, I've always known about people she liked and didn't necessarily like so much because she would talk to me about anything. I was like a level of therapy for her and vice versa. See, a lot of times it be the closest ones around you that got some type of built up envy against you, whether it's family, friends, or both. It's like they want to see you lose or get destroyed or just be treated less important in life when being compared to them or their children. It's kind of like witch and warlock type of energy. Family members talking behind your back to friends of the family, talking to people in the neighborhood, got people watching you wherever you go. It's a real eye-opener, family. Like, why does it always have to be a competition all the time? You know, like, meaning when they get ahead in life and become successful, they want everyone to know and see their accomplishments. But when you become successful, now all of a sudden they don't want to come around you, or they're comparing themselves to you in a negative manner. It's only cool when they do it, but it's a problem when you do it. That's why when you realize that there is a group effort to take you down, you have to eliminate everyone linked to that group. And when you realize everybody that's in the group or linked to that group is not trying to understand, speak, or say anything about what's going on as far as the dysfunction or chaos within that group, then they're a liability to you. So you don't want a liability to your growth and your safety, because that's what it's going to come down to. They can affect your safety and your growth. So at the end of the day has to end. My advice is don't idolize relationships and titles, because people are weird. More people are self-centered today and selfish today than ever. And if someone gives you a bad feeling, or you feel like they're stopping you from elevating and growing, then for me personally, I only can speak for myself, I'm going to remove myself from that distraction and watch them fail miserably while I continue to serve the will of my Father and continue to learn, grow, and elevate. The Truth Report has adjourned.